Hi, I'm I'm John from Great Expectations Antiques, oldtoolsandstuff.com. What I want to talk to you about today is a vintage tool called the push drill, otherwise known as a Yankee push drill. It's a more common name. The Yankee was a brand name from a company called North Brothers Manufacturing Company, and they were located in Pennsylvania, USA. They came up with this great idea for a spiral mechanism that would drill a hole with an end drill or a drill point in the chuck of the push drill. And this was their original design, a metal encased push drill that would do that work on small holes, starting with 1/16 of an inch. The original North Brothers design was eventually purchased or bought out by Stanley Tools there in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and they bought the plant and continued to make the Yankee number 41, which is what this drill is. And Stanley later came up with a 41Y model, which is a little bit different, and I'll explain some of those differences to you later. What I want to talk to you about is the drill points themselves. The drill points became more and more rare about 4 or 5 years ago, and they were actually pretty hard to find from time to time. So we decided to develop a design, and with the help of a local machine shop manufacturer, an adapter that would hold straight shank, standard straight shank spiral drill bits, and adapt that to the chuck on the end of the push drill. So this is the chuck at this end. This is the adapter that will fit on it. So what we came up with was a design to put a 3-jaw chuck, which is a hand turn model. It's keyless, in other words, and you can see the 3 jaws right in there. So what you would do is, because the drills that we supply with each one of these will store in the handle, which is threaded here, so you can just loosen that nut on the end, and or in this case tighten it back up, and that handle stays in position. So there you have one of the spiral drill bits. You can see it's a straight shank that will fit into the adapter chuck, which is a 3-jaw chuck. So you simply turn that. You can put that drill in at any length that you want. If you want to keep from drilling all the way through a board, such as this one here, you can design that. You can chuck that up in such a way that it will not drill through, and then tighten it up in that position. So what you have now is a push drill that's ready to drill, and we'll go ahead and just show you. You line that up, whatever, if you want it perpendicular or square, or if you want it at an angle, however you want to do that, you go ahead and line it up, decide where you want the hole to be, and then you simply push down on the drill, and go ahead and drill that hole in place. And you can again, you can adjust that out a little bit more if you wanted to, but basically that is the process of using a push drill. And then you do have to from time to time clean out the chips. I'm using this is a piece of ash. It's pretty tough hardwood, but I'll just clean that hole off a little bit so you can see it. And there you have your nice small hole, a nice screw starter hole or something like that. Very simple. The drill points store in the handle, so they're always there. You don't lose them and or misplace them, and they're all in there and ready to go. We supply 6 with the purchase of the adapter, and in small sizes. This one will take sizes up to 3/32 of an inch. So that's what the adapter looks like. This particular one is designed for, I don't know if you can see it there, but it has a pin hole in it, and that's what will hold it in place inside the push drill. This particular push drill that I have here is a screw type, and so we also have the adapters with threaded holes in there. So what you would do in order to change out the old chuck and put on the new adapter and chuck is, in this particular case, you would unscrew that small screw that you see there and remove that screw and then pull this out. Now there isn't much spring tension on the back of this of this adapter, or the old chuck looks basically the same. So it would just kind of go in there like that. When it's fully extended, there isn't a lot of spring tension. There would be, of course, if you had it in further like that. There's more tension. So just a little bit of spring tension there, and then you pull that the old chuck off once either the pin. I don't know if you can see it, but this one does not have a screw. This one is pinned in place. So that pin has to be pressed out of there. We do that for free if you send us your push drill, and we'll make that, once you've purchased your adapter, we'll make that conversion for you. Take your old chuck off and put the new adapter chuck on for you. So that pin is not easy to take out, and if you're not set up for it, you could damage your good used push drill like this one in trying to get that pin out of there. It's pretty tight, it's pressed in. The screw really isn't too bad at all, although I have to say the chucks are pressed in there a little bit. Sometimes a little bit of heat from a propane torch is necessary to pull that chuck unit out of there. And these are also tight, but not as tight. They're a little bit more of a slip fit, so you can push that into the same hole where the old Yankee chuck was mounted, and line up the hole and either press your pin in or run your screw in, depending on which model. So the 41Y Stanley are typically the ones that are indeed pinned in place, where the old 41s, the old North Brothers, had a screw, a headed screw in there, and it's a pretty small screw, so you need to be careful and choose the right screwdriver to do that. But simple process, and the adapters work great. I've had good feedback on them. A number of customers over the years have bought them and enjoy using their push drill with the straight shank adapter in them. So if you have any questions about it, feel free to contact me in regards and let me know. I do have some vintage push drills like this one for sale with the adapter already mounted, if that's the way you want to go. Or if you have a Yankee push drill, a number 41 or number 41Y, we can supply the adapter to you after you order that online. Again, the adapter comes with 6 drill points that do fit in to the handle, so they're not too long. They're just the right size to fit in there. So any feedback or questions is invited, and I'll leave a link for you underneath this video where you can contact me and or take a look further into the purchase of one of these adapters. Thanks for visiting.